I guess we'll go deal with this one first, because that's going to involve fighting a curl, which I'm not excited about at all. I don't want to fight a curl. Would rather not fight a curl. Don't have any other options, though. The game is going to force me to go fight this curl, and that's okay. Am I heading in the right direction? I just kind of took off running. Assumed I was pointing the right way. Don't want to fight spiders, though. That's the thing. I just want to get from one side of this area to the other, where the curl is, and throw everything I've got at it and carry on with my life. You know, I don't want to stay... These scorpions are back. I don't want to fight them either. Yeah. Sorry, Deathstalkers. I'm not interested. Deathstalker 1, 2, or 3. 2 has Monique Gabrielle, the eyebrow actress. This only makes sense if you also watch Red Letter Media, and have specifically watched their videos about... Uh-oh.
Stay back! I'm warning
Looks
you.
like someone else has already come across the curl.
Come on.
Why is there someone else here? Did they come and try to find the files for us? Oh, these two poor souls, bless them.
Help!
Halic?
Help! What help? Nobody's coming to...
That's where you're wrong, pal! It's me, Clive and Company! Okay. First things first, we burn him. We've got our system sorted out here. Then we tend to those burns with a little bit of a soak. And then finally, we give him a good drying. Beautiful.
More than that.
I hate these things. I hate fighting these things so much. They're so irritating the way that they just kind of hop around. Don't be confused. Just because things are going well, we have now burned through all of our abilities just to get it staggered and take off a third of its health. And now all of our abilities have been used, and we've not even really been forced yet to come to terms with what it's like to fight this guy. That's about to start happening. He's gonna start doing stuff like this, where he summons miniature suns. It's absurd. Yeah, this is the stuff I hate. Okay, that was pretty good. But look, I can't hit him with anything now. He's up in the air. He's just frozen up there. What am I meant to do? Everything's coming back now, at least. He's also called Torama, so he has a name for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. Who else is here right now? Sorry, hold on. Take a potion. I don't want to die. Who are these guys? And why are they here? How does a monster get a name? Like, who named him? Someone had to make the decision that this guy was called Torama. It wasn't his mother and father. He's a literal beast of the forest. No, wait, no. Target him. Uncalled for. Absolutely ridiculous. Absurd. He should be dead right now, and he's not. And you know whose fault? What? Autosave? What? What? It's all good. It's all fine. It's okay. It's all good. It's all fine. It's all okay. I'm gonna swing back over here, top up our high potions, and we're gonna head back. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine! It's okay. We're gonna get ambrosia this time. You know, save a bit of time. This is better. I'm glad we died. Because now we have the opportunity to go through here a second time on ambrosia like we know what we're doing. You know? Instead of wandering around. Possibly getting into fights with things. This is an opportunity for us to play the game like we know what we're doing.
Careful.
What was that? What do you mean, careful? Like I don't know what I'm doing. You think I'm gonna die out here, Shula? I'll have you know I'm a video game professional. Alright?
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Oh, good call.
Come on. Be safe.
Alright, we're gonna do a save. If the game will permit it. There we go. Lovely. Does it have a playtime on here? There is no playtime. That's upsetting. Can we skip? I've seen it. I've seen this before. Just get me into the fight. Alright, I think we might be further along this time than the last time we staggered him. I think we might have done more damage this time. Yep, nope, that's bad. Stay healed this time, I don't want to do this again. Yep, nope, these guys are back, that's great. We're gonna have to dodge real quick when we come out of this. Oh! And we narrowly escaped it. That's not what I meant to do. That's that big ice thing that killed me last time, though. And I'm still alive and taking a potion. That should have killed him. This should kill him. Got him! Got him. We got a curl whisker and some magic ash out of the ordeal.
Is anyone hurt?
Oh, Sid! Thank all the clouds in the heavens you came.
You saved us. Again.
Would you two care to explain what you're doing up here?
The chief sent us to fetch incense for the ceremony. So the Witten Hall smells nice. For the little Ben.
Worth dying, huh?
You mean to tell me you braved this den of deadly beasts for some tree sap?
You don't have to do everything he says, you know.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense to ask one of our hunters to accompany you.
We're sorry.
It's fine. Just go back to the village before you get yourselves into any more trouble.
But what if they get into
Are
more
you
trouble on their way back?
Oh, and thanks and that.
Ought we just tell them to go with us?
Remind me to give my brother a cuff round the ear when we get back.
Good to see them, though. Good stuff.
Right then. Let's collect this water, shall we?
I suppose so, yes. That is the reason we've come all this way. I knew at some point we'd be fighting that. I wonder if I had fought it earlier, if it wouldn't have been here. It would have. It would have respawned. It's unfortunate, but that's reality.
The rain that falls on the mountain emerges here, in these springs.
The source of the river. The source of life.
Precisely. Take
Torgal
care
just
not
sitting
to
there
spill
giving us a
it.
look as well.
Right. Let's save that for the ceremony.
I'm assuming we'll be pouring, not spilling at the ceremony, so let's not be silly. We'll have her over. We'll head over here now. Mayhaps once we are down here, we ought also do another save before we get involved with some sort of horrible beast. I don't know how necessary it'll be, but I'm a little bit on edge now after that last time.
We can collect the water of the river from here.
Yeah, it seems that
Right.
way. It seems like it's going to be that simple. But will it be?
The water of the river represents life. It is constantly moving, constantly changing. And though its course may twist and turn or branch into 1,000 separate streams, it always flows in the same direction, from source to sea, beginning to end.
Like time. What of Wallius then? When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did. Like an ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to flow again, to live. And you and I shall flow with him, for we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I find that thought oddly reassuring.
What if you're the drop of water
Go
that
on.
gets drank by like a random animal?
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it can cleave a path through the hardest rock. It makes me believe we humans might just stand a chance.
I believe we might. Just one more file to go then.
Nearly done.
The fastest route there is probably going to go to Telwind Bay, hop aboard our lovely Chocobo Ambrosia. The name is still with me for whatever reason. I'm surprised it hasn't left me yet. And then we'll just sprint down there. This is fun. This is a new region we've not been to before. I wonder if what we see when we look over this cliff is actually where we're going to be going. I gotta find somewhere where I can take a peer over the edge without getting into a fight with a large turtle or a bunch of random deer. These things, like, they won't attack me, right? I can kind of scoot past them. Yeah, we'll be fine. I can attack them, but I didn't figure they'd start the altercation. Yeah, that looks like a real place we're going to, for sure. Are we gonna tie a rope around the vial and then... or file, even. Sorry. With a P, not a V. And then slowly lower it into the sea?
This path leads down to the coast. Usually we keep this gate shut tight. But since this is a special occasion...
For what purpose do you keep this gate shut and locked? Why? To stop whom? To stop beasts? To stop people? What is the purpose of this gate? The purpose of this gate is to stop us from going down here earlier in the story. It's to gate our progression is the reason this gate is here, if we're being honest.
Thank the tides the weather held. This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down here.
I'll be sure to watch my step.
Oh, yeah. Look, I asked this question before, but I guess we've got our answer. The giant wave still exists. It still, like, glitters. It's still frozen in time. How long is that going to last? Can we bring it down slowly, like bit by bit?
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning.
That's a beautiful thought. Thank you, Shula.
My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
Then it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
Well, the surge didn't exist yet, you silly boy. That came later. Also, we need to get rid of the surge. It's bothering me that it's still there. Also, I didn't realize it went all the way down here to the ocean, which is a nice touch. I can't wait for this game to come out on PC and get PC mods where you can actually go out into the ocean and, like, submerge and fight mermaids. That's gonna be great stuff.
The water of the sea.
Come on, give me some sort of,
I still
deep
can't
insight.
help but be awed by it.
Oh? All that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it.
But he's not anymore.
The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong, an unforgivable sin. But I often wonder, will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices. And though I've always striven to do what's best for my people, here we live in poverty, hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Walyas his?
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I. We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall, to bring all of my people a better tomorrow. Walyas included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the very best welcome we can.
Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out if my brother has made the necessary preparations. or got his lackeys to do it for him?
Probably the latter, if I had to guess. I would assume that's what's happened. Speak of the devil.
We have the holy water. Is everything else in place?
All ready to go. Told you could count on me.
Then let us begin. Famiel, have your men summon everyone to the Witten Hall.
This isn't going to be done down in the little water area? I thought that's how this was going to go.
Ashula, wait. I don't know the words.
Don't worry. There aren't many of them. We'll have time enough to practice before people arrive.
Am I going to have to memorize them? Is there actually going to be a QuickTime event where I have to hit the right words? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth got the little mini-game things correct. Oh, he is a cute baby.
My friends, we are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walius's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I and my brother Famiel shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
We could have put on something nicer for this. Well, then again, I guess she's wearing her, like, tributary gear.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Oh, he's shocked. He did not like
Like
it.
the river that flows through the valleys below, do we live.
You can do it, Clive. We got the utmost faith in you.
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die, and to the clouds then rise again.
Little baby's forming a core memory right now.
The circle of water is the circle of life. And today, from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walius, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea. You played your part to a T, Clive. Thank you. It means a lot to us.
I was honored to be asked, and terrified I'd miss.
Now that you're part of the family, young Walius, my lad, Uncle Famiel can teach you the ways of the world.
Oh no, he can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
Ha! You are never going to let me live that down, are you?
I'm gonna raise Wallius as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past. But with all the mother crystals gone, he will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
It's not such a bad thing. It's what we've been doing.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed, under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the blight. So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for a new world. One where we can all be free.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain, eh? Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
That feels much more definitive. That's the true ending to this DLC. You gotta do all the side quests to get there. I like that. I like locking something like that behind people who persevere through all the side quests. Not that it's an effort to do them, but a lot of people will just skip them. You know, they'll just focus on the main story, and you miss a lot of plot that way. I gotta say. The Water of Life. 10 grand. Not too shabby. We got the First Rain Talisman. What does that do? Displayed in Clive's chambers. That was fantastic.
I think we must be the first outsiders to have witnessed that rite in over a century.
Wallius has been waiting for it for nearly as long. He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining the family.
Now all we have to do is save that family. To change our river's course.
Which we've already done. We have already finished the game once before, and no, if you were hoping that we would ever go see what this little patch of untainted soil was, it looks like we will not. We'll never know what that is, which is tragic, because I really would like to know. And if you were thinking maybe we would go do the finale of the game again, I've seen it once, I'm good. What I am going to do, though, is return to the hideaway. Go have a look at Clive's chambers one more time. That feels like the perfect place to end this. Now, I said previously when we wrapped up the sort of main bits of the DLC that we would go ahead and what is this? What on earth is happening here?